Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy if anybody is new and joining me here for the first time. Thank you so much. My slogan is Believable Brown Beauty, and yes, at times I do use makeup in slightly weird and wonderful ways. I also do live Get Ready With Me's on Sunday mornings at 9:30 GMT. I will leave my Instagram handle for you here. Are you bored of me saying please come and hang out? It's the most fun that I have, because it's true. It's the thing I like to do the most, and even if you're not, it stays up for 24 hours so you can still always check it out. Okay, on to this week's makeup. So basically last week I did an Instagram poll asking my lovely followers what makeup they would like me to do, Kim Kardashian or Danai Gurira. I got my poll wrong and picked Kim Kardashian, even though I was like so happy with how that makeup turned out. I felt like I cheated the system. So today I'm going to do Danai's makeup. Now let me find a picture for you, give me 1 second and I can show you what I'm going to do today. So this is Danai's makeup. Focus, focus, focus. There we go, hold on. There. She had quite a glowy skin, like a smoky gunmetal eye with a little bit of blue. It looks like I can see a bit of blue in there. And then this kind of, oh, black screen, hold on. Yeah, this kind of plummy, pinky, glossy lip. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm starting my base mixing these two foundations together. This is Matchmaster and this is Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. All my product descriptions are in my, yeah, I could say that, but all my products are listed in my description box below. So I'm going to take some of this. I think I've taken 2 pumps of each. I know it's going to be too much, but I couldn't resist it. And I'm going to take this brush here and start on my cheeks. Now, the funny thing is with that Armani foundation, it always looks like it's too pale when it initially goes on and then it settles and it looks perfect. And the reason why I picked these two is because I'm getting the best of both worlds. Matchmaster is a really long wearing, durable foundation, and Luminous Silk makes your skin luminous. Then I'm taking my Chestnut No. 9 foundation and using the same brush, I'm just going to buff this around my mouth. And then I'm going to take a tiny bit of foundation on my forehead, not much. You all know I don't really like foundation on my forehead. And then just buff that in. I put a tiny bit of the Matchmaster foundation in with that as well, just to brighten the centre of my forehead. And then I'm going to clean off my brush, just on my towel here, and just work the edges away so it fades up into my natural skin a lot softer. Voila! Next is concealer, and we are using good old NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, just in the most recessed parts underneath my eyes, a little bit underneath my brow, and then the corners of my eye as well. I'm taking a 224 blending brush, and I'm just going to quickly work this in. Danai looks incredible. Like her body, that's what happens when you grow up in Africa. You get that kind of body. Just check that that's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm going to move on to brows, and I'm using my Benefit Precisely My Brow Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil in No. 5. I need to get onto my comments. I haven't had any time to reply for a few weeks, but I read them all, and somebody said struggling, and it looks like she isn't struggling anymore. She is. Look at that. That is a struggle brow in comparison to this one. So I'm going to fill this in. I really do love red carpet makeup because it is the kind of makeup I love to do. And even this Met Gala theme that was really over the top and camp, the makeup was still really beautiful. So I quite liked it. Brush up even when you feel like you don't need to, because there's always going to be one bit that looks blocky. This looks good in my opinion, so I'm just going to make sure this is lovely and smooth here, and then we can get it onto the colour. So I'm going to use this, because I haven't used this for ages, and I feel like it'll be a really good one to use for this look. This is my Urban Decay Naked Smoky, Naked Smoky palette, and I'm taking the colour Whiskey with a little 217 brush. Now, Danai's eyes, like everyone in Hollywood, they all have the same eye shape. I have noticed this. And I'd say 90% of models and actresses, etc., have the same almond eyes, but very, very short lid space. So their lash line is very close to their crease. So smoky eyes on them just look the best. It's not going to look like that on me because I have a lot of space between my lash line and my crease, but I'm going to try and replicate this as much as I can. So that being said, I'm going to keep my smokiness quite low on my eyelid. I'm taking this whiskey colour and I'm actually popping it just underneath my crease, so that I kind of make my eyes look smaller, or make my eyelid look shorter. That's the plan. That's the aim of this. So I'm just taking this on a 217 and just working the edge. I would usually take this like in here, but I've done it just underneath, and you'll see when the eye is finished how this works. Then I'm taking a smaller brush. This is a precision smudge brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to carry that colour underneath my eye as well. Okay, happy. It doesn't look like much now, but once I layer the black over it and blend it in, it will make way more sense. So I'm taking my Maybelline Lasting Gel Drama Liner, and I'm actually going to use, I think I'm going to use this little brush from Stila. It's a blending brush, but quite a small one. And I'm going to start blending this colour on my lid. So what I want to happen is for the edge of my black to blend into that brown colour that I laid down initially. Then I'm going to go back into my black gel and just intensify that a bit more. Then I'm going to take that precision smudger brush and smudge some black underneath. And then that brush that I had is actually double-ended. So an old brush from Stila. I'm going to see if they still make it so I can let you know. But I'm just using the end that's a bit more like a pencil brush to work that in a bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the picture and just double check that I am on the right path. So now I'm going to go to my Naked Smoky palette, and I'm going to take the colour Black Market on that 217 brush. And just start adding the shadow here. And again, I'm not blending it too high because I'm trying to make my eyes look smaller. Said nobody ever. Okay, now I'm going to add some kohl pencils to my waterline. Let me check, does she have kohl pencil? She probably does, because smoky eyes on black women without black pencil inside, yeah, she does. Looks really odd. So I'm going to pop some black kohl pencil in here. Yeah, like that. And then I'm just going to run this kohl pencil on the top, right at the root of my lash, about halfway along, and then go back to that smudger brush and just smudge this in. And this will just create a little bit more depth on the outside corner of my eye. But because it's black, it will blend into the shadow and the base underneath it. So it's not very obvious, but it has a really strong impact. So now I'm going to go into, I think this colour Slanted, this grey one here. And I'm going to take it on a 217 again and work it into the brush, and then load up my brush and then work it in on my hand. And I'm just going to pop that just here. She has a lot of shimmer in the front part of her eye. Okay, and then I'm going to use Armour, which is next to it, but it's a little bit lighter. That one there. Now I'm going to go back to the black market colour and just build this up a bit more in the corner here. Yeah, but smoky eyes and open eyelids like mine, they just don't look the same. They don't. I wish they did, but they're never as sultry. You need to have a short eyelid. And I think that's probably why all the actresses in Hollywood have this eye shape. Okay, so now I am going to pop on my mascara. I will be using, surprise, surprise, in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash Mascara. No. Oh yeah, I am going to use that for next, but this one is Extended Play. So that's my first one. Yeah, this looks good. But my nose, I've just looked. My nose looks really weird because there's foundation on either side and not on my actual nose. So I'm just taking my brush and running that over the top. Yeah, that's better. Looks really odd. Okay. In Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash for extra lashes. Next, I'm moving on to lips. I'm going to be using Currant lip pencil from MAC. And this is going to be the base colour of the lipstick. Press and roll. Then I'm going to take a pencil brush and just blend this in. Now in the images that I saw of her, her top lip was darker than her bottom. So I'm just going to carry this pencil down a little bit lower on the top lip. And then I'm taking this. This is another Velvet Lip Glide in the colour Danceteria. And this is going to change the lip. So, let's go. It's a bit paler, isn't it? Okay, what do I have? What can I use to tweak this? Will it look right if I put a bit of Bound over the top? Yeah, that looks better. Now, all my glosses, or my clear gloss shall I say, is in a film studio at the moment because that's where my kit is. So I'm just going to use some of this Hourglass number 28 serum, which is a primer, as a lip gloss to give my lips some sheen. She does have very glossy lips. Oh, the bottom looks so good. This is all for effect. Use clear lip gloss or a clear lip gloss, but I don't have one, and you know, I have to be true to myself using stuff in weird and wonderful ways. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is a tiny bit of blush. Now, I don't know what blush she used. It is very, 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 very subtle, but there's definitely some colour there. So I'm going to use my Velvet Lip Glide in Danceteria on my cheeks. And just buff that in. Yeah, that looks cool. I feel like my eyes aren't dark enough. This is so just typical me. I'm just like, it's not perfect yet. So get some more black kohl pencil. And I'm going to use the small end of the Stila Duo brush and just intensify the black a little bit more here. That's better. Is that enough blush? Yeah, that's enough too. Okay, the final piece of the jigsaw puzzle is to set. But because her skin looks really glowy, I'm going to use my mineralized skin finish powders because they will set but not take away the glow. So I'm using dark underneath my eyes. And a little on my chin. It's like the central panel of my face. And then I'm taking Dark Deep, which is much warmer, and just buffing that around the outside. Hey. Oh, as Amanda says, Salah! That's it, guys. That's the final makeup look. It's not exactly the same as Danai's. Like, I don't have her eye shape. I'm not sure if it was exactly this colour, but this is kind of like a Danai Gurira inspired Met Gala look. Just like my Kim K one wasn't exactly the same. And oh, speaking of Kim K, if you haven't seen that one, I'll leave a card for you here and you can check that one out. This is a beauty classic. Like, this will never ever be unattractive, and I really love the way that the two features on the face are quite bold, but they work in harmony with each other. I really enjoyed recreating this look. Thank you for your patience and for tolerating my mild incompetence when it comes to reading my own Instagram polls. I think that's the end of the video. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you loved it, subscribe. Don't forget to comment and turn on your notifications so you know when my new videos go up. Follow me on my Instagram, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.